How's it going, everyone? My name is DrapPep, and welcome to a brand new installment of Drap Chats. This is the first time I'm actually recording an episode without a script. A lot of times when I do these installments lately, I've been using scripts to help me stay on task, to help me not fog my brain out and forget where I was going. But I'm doing something a little different. I ran out of topics to talk about. I have. And so now I'm just going to start rambling. Now I'm just going to hit record and just say whatever comes to mind in any direction it goes. I've also asked like some of my friends if they wanted to join in on this chaos, and they said they absolutely would. So we're going to start recording our Discord calls and just ramble. Just honestly, I think this is like the first time I've ever tried making a change or a direction in my installments where it actually feels like I'm just chatting, where it actually feels like I'm actually just having a conversation instead of throwing facts at you. Which, I mean, I had fun making installments where I was reading facts, but then I got bored of doing that. And then I was like, oh, well, then I'll just rant. I'll think of like all these crazy times that's happened to me that I hate, or I'll talk about some stories that was crazy, and then I'll like have a script so like I don't lose track where I'm going with this. And then I got bored of that too. But here's the kicker. Okay, here's what's really funny. I didn't stop recording video games. So while I would go days without recording a single drap chat, I would still be recording video game footage. I don't know who I thought that was going to be for. I had no audio to go with it. I have more than 300. It's probably more than 300 to be honest with you. But I have so much footage of me playing video games that I don't know who that's for. It's just on my computer now. I don't have any audio recorded for it. So I don't know what I was thinking when I did it. I don't know what was going through my mind when I go, yeah, I think 50 episodes of Terraria should be nice. I don't have 50 audio clips. I didn't record anywhere close to that many discussions. I don't know why I did that. I must have had a reason, but I can't think of one. Currently, I can't think of any reason why I did that. And it's not like any of you are watching the games, right? I assume none of you are watching these game footage. I'm assuming most of you are treating this like a podcast, which in some ways it is. But I assume that for the most part, when I do these installments, when I do these episodes, you're just kind of listening in the background and not paying attention when I'm doing in the game. Every so often, I'll make a short or reel, and people are genuinely curious of, what game I'm playing. Other times they don't. And by other times, I mean almost all the time. It's actually a rare occurrence to hear someone ask, "What game is this?" versus, "What were you talking about?" I don't understand what you were talking about. Where are you going with this story? Why are you saying these things? But I mean, honestly, I probably could just have a blank screen, to be honest. But like, I for some reason would love to show off. I mean, not my video game skills. I'm actually really bad at video games. But like video game footage. That's like one of my passions is showing off games that I find. I mean, honestly, I probably would benefit from just doing a video game review than actual video game playing. But I don't know, there's some part of me that just is like, oh, I gotta show me playing this game for some reason. And of course, like, I could always do Let's Plays, but I have other installments where I talked about how everyone has a Let's Play. Everyone does a Let's Play. And what's worse is I don't have the kind of personality to do a Let's Play. I've tried. Nobody cared. Nobody really cared about my Let's Plays. So, in the end, I just thought this was better. right? I just thought that making these video game footage with my audio, this was the better route. And believe it or not, recording it was the better route. Whenever I record with other people, they get tense. They don't know what to do. But then the moment I tell them I'm not using the audio, just only the game footage, they lighten up. They have fun. In fact, they get more excited than they do feeling nervous. I think it's the idea that the moment that they realize their audio is not being recorded, that are like, they feel like they can lighten up a bit. They feel like they can actually have fun. In fact, more than half the time, they would ask me, when is this going to come out? They're excited to see when it's going to come out. In fact, when I play with other people and I record it and I tell them I'm not recording their audio, they go, "Oh, okay, cool. Could you record me doing this in the game? Could you record me doing this?" I'm like, "All right, I guess, sure." And I'll follow them around. A lot of times you'll see it. You'll see me following someone around and they're doing something because they asked me to record them. And I'm kind of like, "Okay." I guess I can do that. So sometimes, not always, but sometimes you'll see that in the recordings, me following them around. And they're kind of doing a thing, and I'm like, "That's what you wanted me to record? That's what you wanted me to record? That what you just did right there? That's what you wanted? Okay, it's in there. Oh, when's it gonna come out? I wouldn't hold my breath. I've got like 700 more of these. I wouldn't. Maybe next year. Maybe they'll see you next year. I really got to start making a lot of these. I really do. I feel excited about just rambling. I don't know why I feel excited. I am. Very much so. I'm so excited to actually make just me rambling that like I've kind of have like this idea of just, oh, I'm gonna start making 3 or maybe 4 a night. Every single night I'll make many. I'm gonna make so many of these. And so like in my head, I do this thing where I would have an idea and I'm like, yes, that's a great idea. But now let's make it an impossible task. All right, thanks. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be fun for me because I have to edit these. And guess what? I have vlogs. I have vlogs to edit. I have other shorts and reels to edit. I have drap chats to turn into highlights that I have to edit. I have to go to school. I still have to apply for college. And I keep like putting it off. And I have to do that too. But now my brain is just like, forget all that. Don't worry about those. You should be doing like 50 a night. You should be doing like 50 of these installments every single night because you are cool. All right. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll see I'll see what I can pull off. No, you won't see anything. Just like you're going to do it. My brain is just constantly peer pressuring me into doing things and I'm just caving with no push. Just like it's just there's no push whatsoever. I'm just caving. I'm like, all right, you got me. I'll do it. If only my brain could do that for things that I need to get done, right? You need to finish your college application. All right, fine, you got me. I'll do it. But it doesn't. It doesn't ever. It never like tries to push me towards things I need to get done. It just pushes me towards things that I don't need to get done. And then I just cave. I'm just like, all right, yeah, you got me. I'll do it. But I am actually excited about doing this, though. I am. I'm excited about making more of these episodes. I'm excited about bringing my friends into it because I'm going to be recording Discord calls. Of course, they know. By the way, of course, they're very much aware that I'm going to be doing that. It's not like I'm secretly recording our calls like Nixon, like our ex-president Richard Nixon that recorded all of his conversations. No, I'm not doing that. Like they definitely so many of you probably don't understand that. That was a joke for me. That was a history joke. Yay, cuz I love history. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to recording with my friends. I'm looking forward to seeing where this new path will lead me of just rambling. And honestly, I'm so tired of trying to think of topics because trying to make an episode about a certain topic is great, but then you have to find that topic, which sucks because I'm terrible at that. So a part of me just kind of is like, what would happen if I just hit record and just start rambling? What if I just hit record and see where it goes? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna just start hitting record and then just going with it. We'll see if that works out or not. After 100 episodes, I'll probably end up changing again. I'll probably go back to scripts. We'll see. But that's gonna be it for this installment. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in.